Hello, friends, and welcome, greetings, and salutations. I am Elsewhere. I hope you are doing great wherever you are in space and time. I hope you're having a great day, great morning, afternoon, or evening. It's morning for me. Let's play some Magic. Today, I'm going to be playing some historic best of three. We're going to be playing some Lurrus Jund. We're going to be playing Lurrus Jund. This list I saw on the Twitter. I saw this shared by either Fire Shoes or by MTG Arena Zone. And basically, we're going to be doing Jund things, but with Lurrus as our companion. So Lurrus been very powerful in all of the formats, so probably familiar with it from Rogues in Standard, or from Red-Black Value Town. Red-Black Value Town still in Modern, and Hammer Time in Modern, so lots of fun things, but we're just going to be trying to two-for-oneing. That's kind of Jund's, Jund's plan. So we've got Maelstrom Pulse, maybe going to hit two creatures, Kolaghan's Command, kill a creature, kill an artifact, discard a card, maybe kicked Inscription of Runes. Notably, all of these spells can be recast with Bloodthirsty Adversary. Bloodthirsty Adversary doing a bit of a Goblin Dark Dwellers impersonation. Also, it can get bigger. It can do like double Goblin Dark Dweller impersonation. Scavenging Ooze, eat some Arclight Phoenixes, or anything of that nature. Kroxa, going to be big and powerful. Assassin's Trophy, kind of my biggest question mark. I don't know if I want Assassin's Trophies, particularly if I want three of them. Three of them seems like a lot. We might only want two. Two Chevelles. I think the list online all had three of him, but I only have two. Maybe we'll craft another and try that out. Witherbloom Command. Witherbloom Command, really fun and interesting command. I assume we're going to be giving creatures -3/-1, and target opponent loses 2 life is interesting. There is a couple of decks where that's going to matter. The Enchantments deck, notably, going to matter. And we can mill ourselves 3 cards to put a card, or to put a land back into our hands. That's good. Then we're also going to have, the Thoughtseizes and the Inquisitions, some 1-mana removal spells for little things. Over in the sideboard, going to have Skyclaves for control decks, Cleansing Wildfires for like 4 or 5 color decks, particularly Niv Mizzet. You can destroy Triomes on Niv Mizzet. Grafdigger's Cage for other people doing graveyard shenanigans, because notably, Bloodthirsty Adversary exiles the cards and then casts them. So Grafdigger's Cage and Bloodthirsty Adversary are friends. Blight Beetle, pro-green, so against green matchups, but also creatures your opponents control can't have +1/+1 counters put on them. So this is going to be anti-Heliod combo. Maybe even anti-humans, as humans do a lot of +1/+1 counters with Luminarch or Luminary Aspirant and Thalia's Lieutenant shenanigans. Go blanks, more exile graveyard spells, and then we're rounding it out with a couple of Witch's Vengeances, and that's going to be the deck. Let's play some Magic. Let's go. But hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. That's so kind of you. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for returning. Traditional Historic Ranked, that's from the Planeswalkers we played the other day. I am here every single day on the YouTube. I make videos. I'm like 3.5 weeks to a month into my YouTube journey, so if you were to like, comment, and subscribe, that would help me greatly. All of those things help with the algorithm when you're a little baby YouTuber. I play a lot of fun and silly decks. Like this one's, this is a little bit more maybe tier decked. We are seeing, like I said, Fire Shoes shared this, some other of the decks shared this. This is kind of more of the current hotness. We're gonna give this a try. We're gonna be on the play, but we normally play big, silly, fun things. This looks great, right? Chevelle on turn 2, and then kill spells. Keep. We normally play some funner, sillier things on this channel. Like we do a lot of Historic Brawl. If you haven't played Historic Brawl, oh, I love Historic Brawl. It's so fun. If you would like to see some videos for Historic Brawl, I've got tons of Historic Brawl videos up on this channel. That's interesting. I think we're still going to start with Chevelle, so they'll get some triggers off of this, but we would love to put a counter on that and then kill it. That way we get to draw a card. And gain some life, right? We get to draw a card and gain 3 life? Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Inquisition, that's fine. Inquisition is great because, again, looks like we're probably going to get to kill this Chevelle, or this Dragon Rage Channeler. No matter what they make us discard, we're still going to have a removal spell. So we'll be playing that removal spell. Alright, they take Witherbloom's command. That's fine. We'll put a counter on Channeler. And I would like Channeler to go away. And then we'll get to draw a card. Gain 3 life. Wow. Chevelle and Fatal Push. Right off the bat. Doing great. I can't immediately do anything with Scavenging Ooze, so I'm just going to play Blood Crypt's Tapped. If I could have, immediately eaten the creature from their graveyard to gain a life, that would have been great. Oh, another discard spell, making us discard another card. Taking our that thing. That's interesting. I wonder what they're going to do. Well, now we don't have removal spell. Now we would have to draw removal spell. Ooh, they're going to make us discard a card, too. Well, we're going to discard this land so that we can eat Kroxa from their graveyard. I would like Kroxa to not be in their graveyard, please. We'll play this. Wow, it wants to use both green. No, I would like to use this green and this. Play Scavenging Ooze. I would like to remove the Kroxa from your graveyard, please. I'm going to play this. I guess I'm going to play it on red. We don't really have much green, and we already have 2 green in play, so we're not too worried about that. We could have played it on green. We get punished here if they do something that does 3 damage. If they deal 3 damage to Scavenging Ooze, we could have had a green up to eat another creature. We probably should have played this on green. Let's see if we get punished. That's my favorite game in Magic. Let's see if we get punished. Oh my goodness. But yes, as I was saying, I play a lot of Historic Brawl. I've got tons of Historic Brawl videos up here on the channel. We've played Angels. We've played Liliana Dreadhorde General. We've played Sorin. What are we going to put a counter on? I guess we're going to put a counter on this one. Oh, we drew our own Kroxa. Well, I would like to play my own Kroxa. I'd like them to discard a card, please. Oh, did they already discard a card? Do they have Kroxa in their graveyard again? What happened? They discarded Terror at the Peaks. Well, I would again like them to not have a Kroxa. Alright, we got it. Yeah, 2 Kroxas down. I would then... Does this have Death Touch? This does have Death Touch, so that's interesting. We're going to attack with Scavenging Ooze. Because they could trade. They would have to block with all 4 things. Alright, they're just going to block with 1. That's fine. That's actually great, because now next turn we get to put a counter on the token one. Because, right, this is just on any creature. The beginning of your keep, if your opponent controls no permanents, bounty comes on them, put a bounty counter on target creature. Oh, we only get to put 1 at a time. Oh, that's less fun. that's less fun. But that's fine. How many cards are in our graveyard? So we're 1 card away from Kroxaing. And we do have the mana for Kroxa. Oh, they're going to deal 2 damage to Chevelle. So I assume they have another damage spell. Yep, Unholy Heat. So Chevelle down. That's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, that's actually... But now we have enough to Kroxa. So yep, that's fine. We'll take 2. We'll eat the Terror at the Peaks from their graveyard. Keep our friend nice and large and in charge. We'll go ahead and return Kroxa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Returning Kroxa does get rid of our graveyard, so that's some anti-Lurrus synergy, some anti-Bloodthirsty Adversary synergy, but it's Kroxa. We are, having a Kroxa in play is just saying, how are you going to win the game? How are you going to defeat us? Play this on black. They have to do something very strong and powerful here to beat Kroxa, and even if they get rid of Kroxa, we can play Lurrus, or bring Lurrus into our hand, cast Lurrus on the next turn. Oh, Fatal Push. Fatal Push was a very good draw. I guess not as great as they needed it to be, because now they still can't cast Bone Crusher. But, and like I said, we're just going to put Lurrus into our hand here. Lurrus into hand. We could actually cast Lurrus this turn. I don't think we're going to. Yeah, they were kind of forced into blocking here a little bit. There, maybe I wouldn't have blocked there, because they could have held... if they had kept Lurrus back, or if they had kept their Pyromancer back this turn when they cast Bone Crusher, now they would have had 2 blockers, and they could have traded their 2 creatures for Kroxa, and that probably would have been better than what they did, because as it is, we're going to attack for 6, they're going to go to 3, and if they go to 3, they're just dead on our next attack. Yep, they're going to go to 3. We'll play Lurrus. We'll play Scavenging Ooze. And again, it really doesn't want us to have green mana on our Scavenging Ooze. What? What is it doing? Come, Auto Tapper, why? Why Auto Tapper? Oh my goodness. Alright, well they're on, let's see. They didn't show us Lurrus as a companion or anything, did they? They're red-black. We saw removal spells. We saw Seasoned Pyromancer. We saw Kroxa. I wonder if Go Blank is going to be good against them. It doesn't feel like it. I mean, like I said, it gets rid of Kroxa. I can't imagine we want this Grafdigger's Cage in this matchup. This is more for Phoenix-heavy things. Maybe we don't want the Thoughtseizes. That makes sense to me. That makes... Not having the Thoughtseizes checks out. 1, 2, 3, 4... What do we want in place of the Thoughtseizes? I don't think Winch's Vengeance is going to be very good. I don't think Shade's going to be very good. Felt like we could outvalue them and then just win later, which is what we've been doing with decks. So is the Thoughtseizes what we actually want? Or I guess the Go Blanks are going to be better than Thoughtseizes. Maybe hit more than one spell. I wish we had more just targeted removal. I wish we had just another, like, I'd probably bring in another Fatal Push, maybe? I don't have it, so I guess we're just going to keep 2 of these Thoughtseizes and play more Magic. Let's play some Magic. Let's play some Magic right here and now. Let's play some Magic. I love Magic. It's so fun. It's so great. Oh, goodness. We're not gonna keep it. No, we ain't gonna keep it. We're not gonna keep it, because it has no lands. As I almost hit the keep button. How many times can I do that? How many times can I almost hit keep? Alright, we're going to put back the Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to hope that doesn't punish us. Watch them do turn 1 Channeler into turn 2 Channeler. Alright, here we go. Here's our nightmare. Here's what we just said was going to happen. So, I think we need to play... We definitely need to play one of the ones that are just going to come to play tapped. I guess we're playing this one, and then we can shock Overgrown Tomb if we need the green for... I guess we're shocking Overgrown Tomb probably no matter what, right? Do they have another Channeler? Do they have another Channeler to severely punish us? Alright. Well, yeah, we'll play Chevelle. We'll hope Chevelle lives. We'll put the counter on Channeler, just like we did last time. And then hopefully, if Chevelle is still around, we'll get to take out Channeler. Chevelle might still be around. Oh, well, Chevelle might still be around, but unfortunately, he's not going to have his Kolagon's command to take out this Channeler. So that's a little bit of a bummer. That's a little unfortunate. Little bit of a bummer. I mean, they could also take the Go Blank if they were afraid of that type of effect. But yeah, they take the Kolagon's command so that we can't draw an extra card. Makes total sense. Let's see if they have land. Do they have land? They do have land, so they have 2 land up. They're attacking. I'm going to no block. Oh, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Oh my goodness. Well, we did it. We did it. Oh, and we ranked up. What did we rank? Oh, Diamond Tier 3. All right. Well, this deck has been powerful so far. This deck has been very powerful since I've been playing it, because I actually was at like the bottom of Diamond, and I gave this deck a couple of test runs, a couple of test games, and we did tier up. So currently I'm 3-0 with the deck list. We're doing strong. Let's keep going. Traditional Historic Brawl, Zoomer Jund. Zoomer Jund. Zoomer Jund. Let's go. I like this little bat. But again, hello, I am Elsewhere. I'm here every single day with a new video, either from Historic Best of 3 or more often than not, Historic Brawl. I'm really wondering, like, the Historic Brawl videos have been doing better metrics. I'm just a little baby YouTuber, so I'm not, like, you know, super techie, not, like, super understanding, super knowledgeable of how the algorithm or any of this works. But it does seem like the Historic Brawl videos have been more popular than the Historic Best of 3s. Which surprises me. Like, I'm happy about it because I love Historic Brawl. I love playing Historic Brawl. I don't really think there's enough channels and people out there playing it. Well. It doesn't have a creature. Like, we've got land, we've got value. I think this is a keep. Oh, they're on either elementals or they're on control. So this is actually probably a mulligan against control because Fatal Push is probably Fatal Bush is probably a blank against control. Alright, I think this is better. I think this is better. We get to remove a counterspell from them. Keep 6. We'll put one of these lands back on the bottom. I guess we'll put the land that only produces 1 color of mana back on the bottom. So we get to turn 1, tapped Blood Crypt. Turn 2, ooh, and they're mulliganing again. I think they're going to 5. That's great news for us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're, I think we're going to go to game 2. Yep, we're just going to go to game 2. All right. Well. What do we say about that? But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're enjoying, we saw Kira. I think that means they're on. I think that means I can take out the Fatal Push, or the, yeah. We're going to take out 3 Fatal Pushes. We're going to add 2 Go Blanks. I'm going to add a Skyclave Shade. What else comes out? What else is not super here against control? Maybe they could have Shark Typhoons, and then you could heal 2 damage to the sharks. That's not terrible. And returning creatures from our graveyard to our hand is pretty solid. I'm going to take out one of these Assassin's Trophies and put in another Shade. What else do we might want instead of... What does Inscription do? Target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Destroy target creature. So... How many options does this have? Just the 3? Just the 3? I think we're going to keep that as well. Surely the removal spells all stay. I guess another Assassin's Trophy is going to come out. I'm going to put in another Shade. That's 1 trophy, 3 shades. It feels like we're aggro. It feels like we're on the aggro plan here. I guess I'm going to take out one of these Inquisitions. Or not Inquisitions, but one of these commands. We'll take out one of the commands, bring in that last shade. Let's go. Let's go with that. Let's see how this does. But yeah, I really enjoy Historic Brawl. I've got tons of videos up for it. Tons with Planeswalkers. We said Sorin, Liliana, Chandra. Oh my goodness, we have a Super Friends video. We have a Super Friends Historic Brawl deck up. That's great. Nicole Bolas, Dragon God, and the Ravager. We have those videos up. We have Sarah, the Angel. We have Domrirad. We have, not Kahira, Katilda. We have all sorts of really fun Historic Brawl videos up, so if that's more of your thing, if you're looking to see more of a Commander-like experience, only with this, fun, quick interface, get some fun, quick Commander games in here on Arena, well, I think we're keeping this, because we're just, this is just kind of what we're looking for. We're just looking to make them discard their hand. Oh my goodness, well, I wonder what their hand was. I wonder what their hand was. Well... It's hard to count that one. Hard to count that one. We got there. we got there. Maybe they just knew what we were on and just decided it was a bad matchup. They could have definitely had another bad hand, just decided, nope, don't even want to bother with this. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's play more Magic. Bring me more fun. Magic Arena, bring me more fun. Yeah, this deck is, it's been powerful. It's been interesting. It's been unique. It's very odd because it's one of those... It's a deck where we're kind of taking our beats for the first couple of turns, and then we're just going to start 2-for-1ing. Just all these cards that are going to do 2 things, hopefully do 2 cards worth of value for 1, and then Pallet Town Hero. That's a Pokemon reference, right? Pallet Town's where Ash is from, right? Is that a really fun name? That seems like a really fun name. I'm going to play first. Alright, we have Chevelle, we have Withering Bloom. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this even though we don't have red mana, but not having red mana, not the end of the world. Play this. It'll enter tap. Not having red mana because we already have, 4 of our cards are green-black, so that's great. Okay. And that makes red, doesn't it? It sure does. Play the Blooming Marsh. I'm going to play Chevelle. Chevelle might be, notably Chevelle 1-3, so a lot of the Phoenix decks, oh, not Phoenix. Oh, they're Jeskai control? Well, I'm going to attack for 1 with our Chevelle, see if it gets in. I don't know how great our hand is against Jeskai control. I'll play this on red. We're going to add Lurrus to our hand. Go ahead and get Lurrus in there. Can't imagine they're going to be playing anything that's going to hit us for that. I wonder what we're going to do. I wonder. We're going to attack for 1 again. We're going to have to use this Witherbloom command, I suppose. I would like another land, please. I would like to not be missing my land drops. So I will mill 3 cards, and they will lose 2 life. I will mill. They will lose. And I'll also gain some life. I would really like to pick up a land here. We're going to see if they counter this. I mean, they might. I haven't played land yet, so they might realize I'm digging for lands. My hand does just have a lot of good value stuff, but unfortunately, like we've said before, these fatal pushes... Alright, we did hit land, which is great news. Ooh, we hit land and Croxa. That went very well. We'll play our land. These fatal pushes might be very bad. They might be playing Shark Typhoon, though. Interesting. They don't have a companion. Don't most of the, do Jeskai Control not usually play companions? I guess what would they play? Alright, there's Lightning Helix. Yep, got us. Creature down. Just fine. If we draw another land, we can play the Lurrus and get back our creature. We didn't draw another land. And I don't want to play Lurrus. Oh, that's such a bummer. How many creature cards do we have over here? Yeah, I don't want to play Lurrus without playing anything. So yeah, very unfortunate that we didn't draw land there. Had we drawn land, I would have cast Bloodthirsty Adversary, probably. Magma Opus. Oh my. They are on Opus combo. Is there anything that we can do about that? There's not really. Now, notably, Kolaghan's Command destroys an artifact. So, if they're going to be on Torrential Gearhulk, we can destroy an artifact and make them discard a card. That's very powerful. Unfortunately, what do they have in their graveyard? Okay. I could also just deal 2 damage and then make them do a discard. Or maybe we'll return a creature from our graveyard. How about that? We'll have them discard a card, and we'll return target creature card from our graveyard to our hand. I would like Croxa back into my hand, please. And I would like them to discard a card. So now, if we don't draw land, we can play Croxa and make them discard a card. So this is a roundabout make them discard 2 cards situation. Alright, they discarded a Expressive Iteration. It's a powerful thing to discard. Alright, here comes Torrential Gearhulk. So that's going to flash back the Magma Opus. So we're definitely going to be wanting to play some graveyard shenanigans here. So we'll let that trigger. Very unfortunate that we do have to let them draw cards and things. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to play this. This time we're going to make them... Target player discards a card and destroy target artifact. So, target a player. I would like them to discard a card, and I would like to destroy Torrential Gearhulk. So, interesting. Like, I think they're probably still ahead, but we're not out of it. And we get to Fatal Push their token that they're making. So that's nice. It is nice. They discard a Portable Hole. Draw some cards, they make a token. This is on our turn, notably. So yeah, we will go ahead and Fatal Push this token while we can. And we didn't draw land again. Not drawing land again is a huge bummer. I don't think we have any lands in our graveyard. We don't. So yeah, just a bit of a beating. 2 mana. Are they going to be putting things in exile? Are they a what's the name? Alrund's Epiphany deck? Oh, they're doing Expressive Iteration, drawing more cards. Yep, certainly powerful. We would really like, I guess, to play Scavenging Ooze, and then we could eat their, I guess, Lightning Helix and Expressive Iterations. That might be what we're on to next turn if we don't draw land. I guess even if we do draw land, is that what we're gonna do? Thoughtseize. Well, now we're gonna Thoughtseize. We didn't draw land, but it's time to Thoughtseize. I would like to see what they have going on over there. See if Thoughtseize gets countered. Then we'll play Scavenging Ooze and eat one of these Expressive Iterations in case they're going to Gearhulk. Oh, they're going to counter? Maybe? Well, we definitely want to play Scavenging Ooze. Hopefully Scavenging Ooze will resolve. I guess we're just going to pass the turn? Yeah, because we're not going to eat their, We're probably not eating a creature, right? Oh, here comes Teferi. Yep, Teferi, big old good spell. Oh, certainly unfortunate. Alright. Yep, they're going to draw a card. They untap some lands. I guess we have Maelstrom Pulse, so we do get to take out Teferi this turn. That's good news. We're going to have 4 mana up. Do we eat Archmage's Charm, or do we eat Gearhulk? I think we're going to eat Gearhulk. Gain a life, potentially, and make Scavenging Ooze bigger. Alright, Scavenging Ooze is going to go up to 3. We drew the land. I think we're on Kroxa, right? Or do we just Maelstrom Pulse first? Let's Maelstrom Pulse first. Let's see if we can, let's see if Teferi goes down to Maelstrom Pulse. If Teferi goes down to Maelstrom Pulse, then we're... Okay, then we get to attack them. Let's attack them. And maybe we're just leaving up. We're not... We don't have any creatures to exile. You know, I think I'm just leaving up eat 2 cards from their graveyard with Scavenging Ooze. I think Scavenging Ooze eating their spells is what's more important. See, they have another Teferi. They've got a lot of cards in hand. They've got a ton of land, so they could definitely have Teferi number 2. We're just passing right now. Well, we're going to try to eat Archmage's Charm. We're going to eat Archmage's Charm, so they don't have that available to counter. Success. We're going to also try to eat an Expressive Iteration. We would love to get all of their cards that they can return. Okay, interesting. Oh, here we go. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, they have Magma Opus. I didn't realize they were going to be able to cast Magma Opus here, but yeah, looks like Magma Opus is going to happen. That's going to be very big and scary. We do have another Fatal Push. That's good. Having another Fatal Push is good. They are just going to keep drawing cards, though. Oh, wow. So, I think we have to eat some creatures from our graveyard. How many creatures do we have? Oh, we only have the 1. We have Chevelle, right? So I could eat the Chevelle from my graveyard, which would make him 4, but they're going to hit him for 4. So I think we're going to go ahead and tap this for green. No reason not to. We're going to lose this mana anyway. We'll eat their Expressive Iteration. We would like them to not be Expressive Iterating. And I guess that's it. Restore. There's nothing this red mana can do for us, unfortunately. We do have the Fatal Push, so again, they've kept us off, I didn't realize that, but yeah, they're keeping us off casting our Kroxa. They know we have Kroxa in hand. So yeah, they wanted to keep us off casting Kroxa, and they succeeded. So again, they just have so many cards in hand. Oh, brutal. Brutal number of cards in hand from them. So I guess this is going to start with a Kroxa. We would like to get Kroxa into the graveyard, make them discard a card. Unfortunately, we don't have double red, or we don't have triple red, rather. Kroxa's resolving. Let's see what we can make them discard. We discard an Anger at the Gods. Guess I'm playing this on green. And that's going to be it. We could cast the Lurrus, but we don't have anything to bring back with Lurrus, unfortunately. Man, our little bit of mana stumbling in the early game of this is really costing us. We really missed a couple of key turns of doing some things, and now we've just kind of been on the back pedal this whole time. They are going to Archmage's Charm. They're going to draw 2 cards. They're going to keep drawing cards. They're going to eventually draw another Teferi, and they're just going to have counter spells back up. We've already taken out 2 Opuses and 1 Gearhulk, so we know there's, probably 2 more Opuses and 3 more Gearhulks coming. Just very brutal. And we have not been particularly fast. Oh my goodness, Mizzix's Mastery. Is that the game? Can we concede to that? Lightning Helix, us. Let's find out. And, they did have another Magma Opus. Okay. I think we can pack it up. to another Magma Opus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this is actually a hard one to decide what comes in and what stays, what comes out. Uh, the Fatal Pushes were actually good there, is the problem. Fatal Pushes take out the Opus things. I guess we're going to take them out. They're still getting so much other value from Opus. Yeah, I guess we're taking those out because we're hoping they're just never going to really cast Opus, because we're going to hopefully be go blanking them. We're going to take out the Inscription when we bring in those other go blanks. Exiling their graveyard seems much more important than the other things. We still got 2 cards we have to take out. We've put in everything that's going in. What's coming out? The Chevelles. The Chevelles come out. Yep. Easy enough. All right, let's go. Let's play Magic. Let's see if we can't get there on control. So they're Jeskai Opus. Jeskai Opus control. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to play first. We would love to see... Alright, we would love to see Skyclave. This is a good hand. We're going to keep this. Skyclave, very strong here. Play this tapped, and on turn 2 we'll play Skyclave. And then we'll just recast Skyclave if they kill it, as long as it doesn't get exiled. It could definitely get exiled. Play our green land, play Skyclave. Seeing a second Skyclave, also great. We did see Portable Hole in game 1, so they could definitely be on Portable Hole. Witherbloom Command, hopefully going to get us our 4th land. Yep, there's Portable Hole. That is unfortunate. That is not what we wanted to see. Ooh. I think we save that for later. I think we play another Skyclave. And we do have things that destroy artifacts in our deck. We do have Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command, one of its modes is destroy target artifact. So we could destroy this Portable Hole if we wanted to not use it on a Gear Hulk. Let's see what they're up to now. Let us see what the Palatown hero is up to now. All right, they're going to play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7 in hand. Man, we didn't draw land number 4 again. We're going to try to... Oh. This also destroys Portable Hole. So yes, I will mill and hopefully find a land, and I will destroy Portable Hole. Notably, Witherbloom Command is a sorcery. Did we not get it? Oh no, we didn't get it. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. We just milled ourselves for 3. We did hit a Kroxa. Oh, we hit a Kolaghan's Command and a Thoughtseize. Oh my goodness. We hit powerful spells. Oh, and Anger of the Gods is going to take out them and exile them. That was brutal. I think we're just going to put Lurrus into our hand. Play Overgrown Tomb. Pass. Cards in our graveyard. We're still a ways away from Lurrusing. Cards in their graveyard. Oh, that was so brutal. Having the Anger of the Gods. They did show us Anger of the Gods, I believe, in game 1. And Anger of the Gods, a pretty understandable card for them to be playing. So that's, maybe we played into that. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. But I think the biggest whiff there was just missing that land again. We also had land issues game 1. And I think missing these lands is going to be really rough on us. There's a land. They've got 3 up, notably. So I think we're going to try to play Go Blank. We'll play Go Blank. Notably, if it doesn't resolve, that's okay. I mean, it's not great, but what are you going to do? It's potentially not great just because they can have Gear Hulk. So yep, here's Counterspell, and now next turn they can Counterspell Gear Hulk, which kind of makes me want to play the Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm actually going to take 2 life and play Scavenging Ooze. So again, if we just had 1 more mana from the turn where we missed mana, if we had a green up to eat whatever they tried to target with Torrential Gear Hulk, we'd be in such a better position. And that's basically what happened last game too. Just missing that mana on turn 3 and 4, and then last game we didn't get the next mana for a couple of turns. 4, 5. Alright, they notably don't have Gearhulk mana. Oh, they're putting Opus into their graveyard. That's interesting. Surely they're going to kill Scavenging Ooze. Surely they're not just leaving us with Scavenging Ooze when they've put Gearhulk into... Oh, they've got Opus. Wow. Oh, they've got Mizzix's Mastery to recast the Opus. Can we scoop to this? Do we scoop to this? I mean, they draw 2 more cards. They take out our Scavenging Ooze. They get a token that we actually do have an answer for. Well, so I think we go ahead and take out their token. Then we play Bloodthirsty Adversary. We get to auto-pay. We have to make them discard 2 cards, and we get to exile their graveyard. I'd like to play Go Blank, please. So, obviously, they get selection here, so they probably discard 2 lands and then exile their graveyard, which is still, yep, 2 lands, graveyard gone. I mean, graveyard being gone is something. We get to attack. We've got him at 10. We've got a graveyard. We can Kroxa next turn. Oh, Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command is a great draw there. We're going to go ahead and attack for 3. We'll start with that. See if they cast Gearhulk. If they cast Gearhulk... Not casting Gearhulk. Yeah, let's Kroxa. So... What do we want to eat here? That's actually the bigger problem. Definitely... Oh, we have to choose 5, so it's literally everything. We have to eat everything. Which is a little bit of a bummer, because this can definitely be walking into a counterspell, and now we have no graveyard for our Kolaghan's Command Lurrus deck. Lurrus can notably bring back Bloodthirsty Adversary, and Lurrus can also bring back Kroxa, if Kroxa resolves and doesn't get countered. Alright, Kroxa... Oh, even worse. Kroxa going into our deck. Yes, that was very unfortunate. So are they also playing Narset Commit Memory combo? Here's a Teferi. See if Teferi... Just gonna draw an extra card. Interesting. I might have put back our friend here. Alright, they've got 3 mana, so they could do all sorts of things. And we are definitely left with the dilemma of, do we let them have Teferi, or do we push them... I think we have to take out Teferi. That's usually the situation, isn't it? But if they don't have Counterspell, they're just dead. So actually, I'm gonna go at their face. We're gonna try to take them to 4. We're gonna end the turn. If they cast something, they're dead. They're dead! We deal 4 damage to them. Target player discards a card, and we deal 2 damage to them. I can't believe it. I can't believe we won this game. I guess I could have Force. It's not Force Negation, it's other Force. But wow, I can't believe it. I did not think we were winning that game. They Opus comboed us pretty early, and they Anger the Gods to take out 2 of our Skyclaves. Wow, that was powerful. That was amazing. That was great. I guess I see their dilemma of they have the castle up, and they discarded 2 lands, so their hand wasn't great. Wow. Yeah, well done. We'll keep that. I did not expect to win that game. And we got there. We got there. I guess that's a stay in it. Stay in it. We wouldn't have said, wow, the big attack there too was we attacked them for 3 with our adversary. I definitely was considering attacking Teferi, but I attacked them since we had 4 damage in hand. And I thought, well, if they tap out, if they try to draw some cards, 3 land again. We're going to keep this. We get to turn 1 Thoughtseize. I guess we're going to shock. Pay 2 life. And I guess we're not even going to Thoughtseize. We're going to Inquisition. Oh, wow. I have bad news for them. I'm going to Inquisition them again. Now they have Big Teferi for us to take out. You know, we're actually going to just use all of our mana. I would like them to have lands. Alright, so now we're on... So what did we hit? Double Archmage's Charm and Teferi? They're obviously... Yeah, they get to draw a card here, so that's good for them. We're going to play Kroxa? Is that what we're going to do next turn? Oh, they paid 3. That's interesting. Play this land, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and play Kroxa. Countering Kroxa isn't the most useful thing they could be doing, but we'll see. Maybe that's their plan. Maybe that's make them discard something again. And we put Kroxa where we want Kroxa at. Do they discard a land? Are they going to discard their other Steam Mints? No. Oh, they're discarding a Cycle Land. That's surprising. That's very surprising to me. Do they have another Cycle Land? Are they just all land? Oh, Archmage's Charm. Okay. Well, that does make sense, and I guess they want their land to come into play untapped. Alright. They hit the land. They've only got 3 cards in hand. Go blank! Show me Counterspell, opponent. Show me Archmage's Charm number 4? Well, they're getting a stop. Oh, Absorb. Oh, brutal. Brutal. What's our graveyard looking like? We're a card away from Kroxaing. Alright, there's their hand. Oh my goodness, we drew another Kroxa. So yeah, let's just play Kroxa. See if it resolves. We would love to make them continue to discard stuff. Now, unfortunately, it could help them. They could have Gearhulk in hand. This could help them put an Opus into the graveyard. I guess they can put Opus with other things. So yes, they did indeed put Opus into their graveyard. That is not what we wanted to see. We don't have land. I guess we need them to have kept drawing land. Go to my turn. We've drawn land. Oh, I hate exiling every card in our graveyard to get a Kroxa. We're gonna try it though. That's what we're gonna try to do. I really hate exiling the go blank. So maybe this is wrong. You know, I think it is wrong. I think we're just going to put Lurrus into our hand. Put this land into play. We're going to pay 2 life in case they hit Teferi. In case they cast Teferi. So we have Assassin's Trophy up. Hey! Wow. Alright. We are going to Assassin's Trophy. They do get to, you know, find another land off of this Assassin's Trophy, but we're taking out Teferi, and now this turn we get to cast Lurrus and a Kroxa trigger? Is that what we want to do? Or do we just want to cast Kroxa? Well, they're going to have 3 mana up. They're going to have 3 mana up. Oh. I guess I'm going to play this on green. Now we could leave the go blank behind. So I think we actually cast Kroxa. We leave go blank behind in case we draw a bloodthirsty adversary. Oh, Kroxa resolves. That's good news. Make them get rid of a card. Getting rid of a Portable Hole. Interesting thing to get rid of, because Portable Hole does hit Kroxa. Alright, they have another Portable Hole. That makes more sense. We can Maelstrom Pulse that if we wanted to. Witherbloom Command. We could play Witherbloom Command, destroy Portable Hole. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Witherbloom Command. I'm going to mill 3 cards, and I'm going to destroy Portable Hole. I will mill 3 cards. I will destroy Portable Hole. I would love to find another land, and we also are happy to fill up our graveyard because we have the Lurrus. Did we really not find land? Oh, we did. We did find land. Okay, that's good news. Kroxa comes into play, makes them discard another card. They're still top decks away. They've got Opuses galore in their graveyard. Oh, well, we're almost back up to other things. We're going to play this on black. I think we're just on play this. No, are we? 1, 2, 3. Black, black. If I play this, yeah, I'm gonna play Lurrus because then we can cast Croxa and make them discard their last card in hand. See what that last card is. Anger of the Gods. All right, good hits. Now we just need them not to hit. We need this to be a land. We need this not to be Torrential Gearhulk. Oh my goodness. Why on earth didn't they cycle that? Why on earth didn't they cycle that? All right. Wow. What's in our graveyard? What do we want to do with this? I think are we just on? No, we can't be on casting Croxa again. I think we're going to be on casting Skyclave, right? Cast Skyclave. We're going to do it with Kicker. We're going to have a big boy. We'll get an attack in. We didn't have a land to play. Hopefully, do they whiff a second time? Do they draw second land? They drew second land in a row. Alright, so they're passing. Well, let's go ahead and attack. Oh, we could have played Croxa to make them discard. Ugh. This is probably going to be a big old whiff. Big old whiff. Yep, there's Gearhulk. That's very unfortunate. We get to destroy target artifact. Oh, why on earth didn't we cast that beforehand? Yeah, that is a huge whiff on our part. We get to put Croxa back in, or we get to put Lurrus back into our hand. So I can tap this for red, tap this for black. We'll let that resolve. So now they've got this, and now they have cards in hand. I would like to target player discards a card and destroy target artifact. I would like them to discard a card, and I would like to destroy Torrential Gearhulk. Lightning Helix down. That's great news. Go to blocks. No blocks. I'm going to return Lurrus to my hand and make them discard a card. Return Lurrus to my hand and make them discard a card. Another Lightning Helix. They drew double Lightning Helix. That would have been pretty good. That was pretty powerful. Let's see if they drew another Gearhulk. Oh no. Oh, there is like a bit of a pause. There is a bit of them looking at the graveyard. Is that a Mizzix Mastery? 1, 2. Feels like a Mizzix Mastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they need another land to cast it for its super cost, but casting a second Opus here. Oh, it's another Gearhulk. They did indeed top deck yet another Gearhulk. Alright, if they are going to draw Gearhulk into Gearhulk, I don't think our bit of a mistrigger on Lurrus matters, right? I think that was just going to happen anyway. Well, we can take out both tokens. Oh, I wish they weren't drawing 2 cards. Drawing 2 cards is so brutal. Yeah, there's no reason to do anything there. And unfortunately, another Maelstrom Pulse. 2, 3. Because this can't block, right? Yeah, this can't block. We could cast this. We could cast the Croxa, not the powerful Croxa, but just make them discard a card Croxa. But I think we have to Maelstrom Pulse or we're dead, right? So let's go ahead and Maelstrom Pulse the tokens. There's no reason to attack since their block is dead. But yeah, they've drawn a burn spell. We're dead. You know, all sorts of ways that we're dead. Feels like we've lost this game, which is very unfortunate. We had a, you know, I'm still trying to think about that misplay of where we attacked with Lurrus and stuff. Had we Croaks at first to make them discard, they just would have casted then, so we wouldn't have attacked with Lurrus. We wouldn't have lost Lurrus. They did also draw, of their 5 draws there, no, they drew 6 cards there, and 2 of them were Torrential Gearhulks, and 3 of them were Lightning Helixes. That was unfortunate. So, Jeskai Control does take us for a beating. Very unfortunate. Well, let's try again. Man, I don't feel like we were particularly unfavored there. I guess we really needed, had we gotten like a faster start, because they weren't at a ton of life. I wonder if we had gotten one of our 2 drops. Well, obviously another huge damper there was that game 3, we didn't draw. We had 3 go blanks and 2 scavenging oozes, and we didn't see any of them. And those would have been very powerful to exile their graveyard. So that's unfortunate that we didn't see any of those spells that game. We'll play first. We'll keep, right? Yeah, we'll keep this. It's fine. They're on Yorion. They're on Yorion, so or some sort of blink deck. We're gonna play. Oh, not Haunted Ridge. I'd like to play Blood Crypt, and I'm gonna play Blood Crypt tapped. Next turn, we're gonna play the Lair of the Hydra so that it comes into play untapped. Wheel. Alright, so yep, Lair, and now we'll Thoughtseize. You know, they've got 1 extra card. We get to see a little bit of extra information. Alright, they're on... what are they on? We're going to take the Charming Prince to stop them from scrying. Hello. They only have 1 land in hand, so kind of hoping to give them land issues. They drew a land. Oh my goodness. And that's Jeskai Triumph? No, that's Abzan Triumph. They're on Abzan plus green. They're on Wet Abzan. Wet Abzan. Oh, that's an interesting draw. Do we have another green? We do have another green. So yeah, I do think that's what we want to play, right? We want to play this. That way we can start some attacking. I guess they get to play their... So yeah, maybe this is wrong because they get to play Trial of Ambition now. Make us sacrifice a creature. But nothing we could do about that. I mean, they just have the Trial of Ambitions. So we'll eat Scavenging Ooze, or we'll eat that. We get to gain a life. How does this work? So yeah, make a sacrifice. Man, and they just drew another land. That's very unfortunate for us. I guess we're going to play Kroxa, right? Do we play Kroxa or do we put Lurrus into our hand? I guess we play Kroxa and hold up Assassin's Trophy. I'm not sure what we would want to use Assassin's Trophy on, but make them discard a card. I mean, they've got all bangers. They've got all good stuff. So, yep, another trial down. That's good news. Pass the turn. Definitely don't want to use this Assassin's Trophy on their stuff. What is this? What was their land 1? Land 1 was Glasspool. So 4 land. Here comes Gonti. I don't think Gonti's good enough to eat our removal spell. Very unfortunate they get to, you know, take a look at our stuff and steal something. That's not great. That's not great. Their deck has looked very cool for, their deck looks sweet. 4-color Yorion. Oh, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is interesting. Yeah, I'll take a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize you. I'm gonna make this Archon go away. I know they don't have things in their hand right now, but that feels like it's gonna come back and destroy us. And we can play Kroxa or Scavenging Ooze next turn. Who do we want to play? Who do we bring back? Probably the Scavenging Ooze, since Kroxa can come back in other ways. Alright. So, Lurrus. Yep, Lurrus, bring back Scavenging Ooze. Unless they have some sort of counterspell. So, we've already gotten a little bit of a 2-for-1 here. Lurrus has already done an extra thing. We also have Scavenging Ooze now to sack to Trial. This thing doesn't have Flash, does it? Oh, they have Fatal Push. So, yep, they'll Fatal Push it, and then they'll get to do everything. They get to do everything. Wow. I cannot believe, with 80 cards, how well their hand has been against us. How well they've sculpted against us. Yeah, it's like brutal. Oh, and they get another, oh my goodness. They get another Gonti trigger. And we have to sacrifice Lurrus. Is the game over? Is the game ended? I guess we get to Kroxa next turn, do we? No, we don't have enough black and red, right? We only have 3 black and 3 red. We needed to play this on black to be able to Kroxa. Alright, and that comes into play tapped, so yeah, we don't get to Kroxa. Wow! Well, we have to take out Skybird. Skybird is going to kill us very quickly, and we definitely don't want Skybird flickering anymore. So we'll pass the turn. Now, next turn, we get to Kroxa, which might not be too late. Elspeth's Nightmare. That Fatal Push wasn't even... Wow! Destroy target creature and opponent controls. Target opponent reveals their hand. So I guess we want to get rid of our non-creature things. I mean, yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and destroy Gonti. Keep them away from having triggers. They get to get a land. Which is certainly unfortunate, but nothing we can really do. Oh, and they're going to exile our graveyard. Wow! Wow, this card's also brutal against us. Everything they're playing is just brutal against us. Holy cow. Holy cow. Every card they've played has been great. Is Angry Spirit, or is Yorion, is this the new deck of choice? Alright, one. So black, red. Yeah, unfortunately, again, I can't cast this and play Kroxa. And I really want to play Kroxa. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Kroxa. 1, 2, 3, 4. And unfortunately, it doesn't really matter what we eat because they're going to exile our graveyard. So this is our only opportunity to get Kroxa into play. They'll have to discard something. They'll discard a Thoughtseize. Oh, I thought this had already happened, but apparently we're still on this step. Okay, well, yeah, make us get rid of this. So we have a chance of drawing a Kolagon's command, and then we could return Lurrus to our hand at least. Here comes Deputy. Deputy gonna eat Kroxa. Very unfortunate. They still have whatever our card is that they took, which is just brutal. It's just brutal that they took a card from us and they just still have it. Witherbloom command. Witherbloom command doesn't... What does it destroy? Going to... With mana value 2 or less. So unfortunately it does not destroy this. That's a huge bummer. We could play this, but our graveyard's about to get exiled, so I don't really want to mill these things. It just doesn't do anything else, right? I don't even want to play that. I guess I'm just... Well, I can turn on... Yeah, I guess I'm going to turn on my land, right? How big do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll turn our Lair the Hydra into a 4/4. Okay, 4. And we'll start turning Lair the Hydra sideways. Doesn't seem particularly great, but hey, we hit them for a little bit. They're going to exile our graveyard. Next turn, we can start casting our spells again, since they can go to our graveyard. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit something off of this Inquisition. Like, why wouldn't they just cast it? Whatever they have. Karuga. What on earth? And this is just in their main deck. This is just in their main deck. Draw a card for each permanent control. Wow. Well, I'm going to take a look at their hand. Enigmatic Incarnation. What a weird time to be alive. What is happening over there? Oh, well, we're gonna keep the Maelstrom Pulse for their birthing pod. And unfortunately, this just isn't gonna hit anything, so I guess I'm gonna mill 3. And do I want to blow up their little thing in case they have another Yorion? You know what? I actually do want to blow up their little thing. We want to blow this up so that they can't birthing pod it with Incarnation. So we'll take this so we can have another black. Go ahead and play it. No reason not to. Like I said, we're keeping Maelstrom Pulse to blow up Incarnation. That's at the beginning of their instep. They don't currently have anything in play. They now have something in play. Wow. So that means they drew that. They drew enchantment, and granted, they're probably playing a ton of enchantments. We've seen the Griffin that makes flying lifelinkers. Uh, so I'm sure they're playing just a ton of enchantments. But man, getting that value, yeah, I think we've lost this game. I can't imagine we're coming back from this. Uh, just so odd, so weird. Not sure why we're getting an oops there. Yep, they get to sack Omen of the Sea, which is such a bummer. Such a bummer. This is a time where it's like, man, Witherbloom Command, really, I don't understand at all. There's 10 command cards. Huh, we chose not to. It's in our graveyard. Don't have a creature in our graveyard. But we have to Maelstrom Pulse the command. Otherwise, they're just going to destroy us. This doesn't do enough, unfortunately. We get to keep this up. We can activate Lair to block Deputy if we wanted. Another incantation. Alright, now we can scoop. Now we can scoop. They've got, man oh man, so they drew Omen into Incantation. Off Enigmatic, whatever it is. Wow. Wow, this is the second game in a row where our opponents just had crazy top decks. Those top decks were just wild. Those were just phenomenal top decks. I don't think they're casting spells from their graveyards. I think they're just putting cards. Well, creature cards can't enter, but they're not putting creatures. They're putting enchantments into play. +1/+1 counters don't matter at all. Chevelle actually kind of strong. I guess the go blank particularly not strong here. What comes in instead of the go blanks? I don't know. I guess these things to sacrifice would be good. I guess the Scavenging Oozes can come out. As we said, this is probably better than Scavenging Ooze. That makes sense to me. How good is Fatal Push? Not particularly good, right? We'll take out one of the Fatal Pushes to bring in the fourth Skyclave. And Skyclave now can do some stuff. Skyclave can do some stuff. Let's see. Like we said, particularly their little trial. I wonder if we mess up. We turned 2 Thoughtseize and took their Charming Prince last game. We're gonna keep this. Not particularly where we want to be, but so play Blooming first, and then Lair. Blooming into Lair. That makes sense. Blooming, then Lair. Then so many of our lands are just going to come into play on top. I guess we could have played... No, because these need to all come into, so yeah, that's fine. Not you. You. And we'll play this 3-1. So we'll already, we'll have a 3-1 in play. They could play their trial and make us sack the 3-1. That would certainly be a bummer. Oh, this is fun. It's Urion versus Lurrus, which is like the, kind of the two main companions. And what on earth? What on earth? Recast an enchantment, draw a card. Yep. And we don't have anything that kills that. Somehow we don't have anything that kills that. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to attack for 3. They're going to get to gain life and draw cards, right? Yeah. Wow. Well, we'll play Kroxa. Man, oh man. Why isn't this a 1-1? That's my real question. Why isn't this a 1-1? Alright, because I think this being -3, -1 is actually very fine. I think that's correct. But I do think maybe this should have been a 1-1. Maybe that would have been better for that card. I do think Witherbloom Command should have been a instant. There's 10 commands in Magic, and 9 of them are instants, and 1 of them is not. That seems baffling to me. Oh my goodness. Well, Witherbloom Command does destroy Rest in Peace. That's great news. That's great news. We have... Oh, they exiled our Kroxa. Oh my goodness. So brutal. And they're not having any difficulty with their mana. Another Shade. Guess let's go ahead and play the Shade. wish we had better things to do with Witherbloom Command. But if we want to play it this turn for mana efficiency... So yeah, I would like to destroy Rest in Peace, and I would like to have them lose 2 life. So, you know, we've gotten a little bit of a fast start here. We also blew up Rest in Peace, so we have a graveyard again. See what they're going to play. They're going to play Skyclave. Skyclave, you know, an annoying card. Does exile our thing, and we don't get that thing back. We only get a 2-2. But it doesn't matter, because we're just going to draw lands. Yikes, this has been a bit of a beating. This has been a little brutal. We're going to attack for 3 first, because then we can play our land and reanimate this card. So we're going to play this tapped. And we'll end the turn. We can Lurrus next turn. We have nothing in our graveyard for Lurrus value. They are going to draw a card and gain some life. Yep. And what else are they going to do? What else are they going to do? They're going to put a Alrund's Epiphany into exile? Yep. My turn. Alright. Is that a good draw? This gives their things hexproof, right? So this thing has Shroud, but this notably doesn't. Oh. I think we're just going to attack. We could blow this up while they can't search for a probably 9 lives, right? We could blow that up, or we could blow this up. I'm not sure which is better. I think we have to blow up. I think we're blowing up the Grove. If I want to play Lurrus this turn, I actually have to play the Blood Crypt untapped. And Lurrus this turn for no value, just a 3/2 lifelinker, but I think that's where we're at. We've got them at a 6, so if they're just all blanks, and we know they're not all blanks because they have a Alrund's Epiphany on their side. I guess that could be a Doomscar as well. Here comes a Yorion from their main deck. So we get back a token. They take Lurrus. We draw Valky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to play a Valky. Would I like to eat 2 cards, or would I like to eat this Yorion? I think I'm going to eat the Yorion. I think I would like to have fun with Yorion. We're definitely attacking for 3. We're going to leave back this token in the hopes that the token sticks around. And if the token sticks around, it gets to block and keep this Valky going. I'll say that block makes me think, oh my goodness, they're blocking with that? So that certainly makes me think that they have a way to get rid of this Valky, that they're going to be able to, Gonti. Gonti does not get rid of Valky. Oh, they're looking for Fatal Push or Bloodthirsty. Fatal Push or Bloodthirsty does get rid of Valky. So let's see if that's what they drew. Immediately going to attack, so no. Oh my goodness. We get to draw 2 cards. Alright. Well. And we have cards that don't kill this thing. Oh my goodness. Well. Oh, I hate playing this to get rid of, but we can't attack if we don't get rid of, can't attack if we don't get rid of Gonti. I would like to be able to attack, so let's get rid of Gonti. I'm gonna pay 2 life, that's fine. Oh, and now we get to bring back our friend. Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's fine. Bring back our friend. No attacks. I would like to keep our Valky alive. As long as Valky sticks around, we win this game. That's, as simple as that. We are not going to lose this game with an active Valky on the battlefield. I wonder if they're going to get rid of... So, no, looks like we are going to block. Feels like they have Doomscar, right? Feels like they're about to Doomscar us. We thought that was Alrund's Epiphany that they put into the side earlier, but, yep, it's Doomscar, which is way better for us. Doomscar, way, way better. This Valky's going to win us this game. Unless they have something... Oh, they have Assassin's Trophy. Yep, that's brutal. That's frustrating, but we're still doing okay. Yep. They packed it up on that one. Okay. All right. I think we're just going to keep it as it is, right? We'll just say done. We'll stay done, and this time we're going to hope to get luck on our side. We're going to hope to have some luck on our side. But yeah, hello and welcome. My name's Elsewhere. If you're enjoying this video, hello, I'm here every single day on YouTube. I post a new video, a lot of historic brawl, big fun, silly stuff in Magic, a lot of historic best of 3. This is a little bit more of the kind of the hotness of the moment, but we do a lot of silly things. We've played a lot of combo in best of 3. Historic. All right, we're going to keep this. Wow, we haven't seen the adversaries very often, have we? Move that way down here. Do we want to... I think we do. I think we're going to go ahead and pay 2 life and we'll Inquisition them. I think we're going to go ahead and see what they're dealing with. That's a good thing to get rid of. That's a good thing to get rid of, because we are going to play Chevelle. They do have... Man, they've got the big annoying creatures this game. They do have the big annoying creatures. Well, guess we play that. And then we'll play Chevelle. So if Chevelle's still around, we get to start putting counters on their creatures, which is very powerful. Next turn, we'll probably put Lurrus into our hand. Maybe not, because then we are, prone to Thoughtseize. They did show us Thoughtseize in game 1. Oh, they have double Urion in their hand now. This is Blood Crypt. Guess I'm going to play this on black. And we'll also put Lurrus into our hand. We'll start the companion battle. Now they can play Yasharn here. Oh no! Wow! That is just the best draw for them. That's just the best draw. Well, I think we're just going to play this new Chevelle, right? New Chevelle, play Blood Crypt tapped, pass the turn. Oh, and they can even flicker this with Yorion. They have double Yorion in hand. And we don't get to do anything. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Elspeth's Nightmare has just destroyed us both of these games. I cannot believe how consistent all 3 games they have drawn just amazingly. They had just fantastic draws. So they get to kill Chevelle again. They get to... Oh my goodness. Well, that is one of the cards we were kind of hoping to draw. I guess we play this, play Lurrus, play Chevelle, right? And we get a Chevelle back on the battlefield. We are working towards our Valky again. Valky, notably how we won the game last time. Inquisition, not good against them, we've seen, so we could Bloodthirsty Adversary here, but not going to really give us much. I assume they're going to play Yasharn. Yasharn a good body against us, but not really the best, right? What's in our graveyard? Just the Fatal Push and those things. So here comes Archon. We would like to get rid of this Archon. So hopefully we'll draw something to get rid of it. Don't draw something to get rid of Archon. I mean, this has Death Touch. There's no way they block. I mean, we're not blocking on the ground anyway, though, so might as well attack. So we could play Bloodthirsty. They only have one unknown card. Fatal Push, not gonna do it. You know, we could actually play Valky as a creature, even though we're building towards the big Valky, and then we could get Yorion to cast on the next turn. We could Bloodthirsty for 5 and do the Inquisition. Man, I wish we had something to Fatal Push. I guess I'm just going to play New Chevelle, right? I wonder if he could have put the counter on himself. We'll keep the one that's untapped, and we'll end the turn. Now, next turn, we get to cast Tybalt. Does Tybalt do us anything, though? Not really. That's certainly the problem. Tybalt doesn't really do anything. Glasspool Mimic, making another flying thing. Hand Yasharn, hitting us for 7, taking us to 7. So yeah, Valky, unfortunately not enough. They just went too fast for us this game. They went too fast for us. We don't have... There's not a single draw in our deck that wins this game. So, Thoughtseize, we could take their second Yorion for no reason. We can... Like we said, we can cast Valky, and we can exile one of these things, but we're still... Oh, we're not actually dead, are we? Huh. I thought we were dead. And we're still dead. The game is still over. But, yeah, we get to play Valky. Valky can exile... It has to be there. It has to be Yorion, unfortunately. So we'll exile Yorion. No attacks. We can block on the ground, so we're only taking 6. And we're probably only taking 3 because we're going to go at Valky. They're going to take a look at our hand. Nothing particularly great here. So 3 at Tybalt. Take Tybalt out. We do get to just cast Yorion, though. Yorion does still get to attack. Please attack with Yasharn. We'll block with our Death Toucher. This thing doesn't have trample, does it? So they cast Yorion. So again, we're pretty dead now. We did live for another turn. They flicker those. Doesn't do anything except give them blockers. We can cast our Yorion. We'll have 1 blocker in the air. So we have to draw a kill spell. We have to draw something that can kill one of these things. Do they get to keep 2 Yorions? This makes it non-legendary? Do they have to sacrifice one of these? If they have to sacrifice one of these, we're actually in decent shit place, right? We're not dead. We get another turn if they have to sacrifice this. Huh. I'm very confused. Is this my hand? This is revealed. This is my hand. Oh, these are cards I can cast because of Lurrus. Interesting. I guess we're going to play Chevelle. I guess we're going to play Yorion. No flicker. I guess I'm going to gain 3 life. Here come their creatures. Oh, does this happen on my end step? Okay, well, that's still fine. We've got... As long as... You know, they have to get rid of this Yorion. Otherwise, we're blocking. So maybe if they drew land... Well, there's land number 1. Chevelle's going to put a kill counter on this. This is going to make more creatures for them. We got to get rid of that. Alright, and we get to get rid of this, and we get to draw a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we get to play this, and we get to kick it. Are we winning this game somehow? feels like they made a big mistake at some point. Feels like something went very, very wrong for them. Oh, we destroyed ours too. Oh, oh, they said nice. That is kind of nice. That was kind of fun. That's, oops, oops. So, but oh well. All right. It looks like we're getting there. Yeah, it looks like we're getting there. We have Assassin's Trophy up for whatever they play. If they play anything. So Yarok. I'd like Yarok to go away, please. I think we won. Holy cow. We won. We went 3-1 with this deck. And it really felt like we should have lost that game, but somehow we won. And we also, our loss was to Jeskai control, and it really felt like we, should have won that round too. It really felt like, our opponent was just on fire. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes your opponent just, really, really gets it all, and just, they drew, like, of 6 cards, they drew Gear Hulk, triple Lightning Helix, and that was just, like, the perfect stuff to get us. Wow, that was cool though. That was cool. The deck seems very powerful. Deck seems very real, very grindy. We won some games that we definitely had thought we'd lost, and that's kind of what this deck's trying to do. That's kind of what we're trying to do. Bloodthirsty Adversary. We even battled through a little bit of Graveyard Hate. Man, our opponent's deck looked really sweet too. Our opponent's deck certainly looked very cool. But here's the list. That was a blast. That was really fun. Everything was kind of impressive. Maybe, I don't know if we ever drew the Inscription. Go Blank, certainly good. I wonder if just Inscription should be another Go Blank. We basically, I guess this matchup, the Inscription was better, but I think we still took it out when we sideboarded. Scavenging Uses were good. The discard spells were good. I might have another unconditional removal. I might, instead of these Assassin's Trophies, or at least one of them, maybe try a, not Infernal Plunge, because it, takes out 2 damage, and I think Cast Down's non-legendary, but try to figure out something that can go in that spot. Maybe put in one of 2 mana removal spells. I was going to say, is Terminate legal in this format? But it's not. Maybe an Angrass Rampage in that spot. I mean, I guess Assassin's Trophy is an instant, and Angrass Rampage is sorcery. But Devil costs 3 mana. Heroic Downfall costs 3 mana. It'd be really nice to get another 2 mana spell that just destroyed a creature. Without a second thought. Instead of these Assassin's Trophies. I don't love ramping my opponent with Assassin's Trophy. But other than that, basically everything was great. The Cleansing Wildfires, I'm not sure if they're worth their sideboard spot. Particularly as they're really only good against Niv Mizzet 5-color, and I guess maybe they would have been good there. Did we ever? Yeah, we did see basic lands from our opponent that game. So yeah, that's kind of it for me today. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be very helpful, very kind of you. And let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Let me know if you want to keep seeing more Zoomer Jund, more historic best of 3 decks. I think I've got like Zombies combo, kind of queued up as another thing I want to do in Historic Brawl. There's lots, or in Historic Best of 3, so there's things we want to do there, but there's also things we have queued up for Historic Brawl. So let me know what you like better, what you want to see more of, and I'll be back tomorrow. I hope wherever you are in space and time, you're doing good. Fellow shipmates of this spaceship Earth, I hope you're having a great day. I hope this video, the hour you spent with me was fun and enjoyable, and you had a fun time. And I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.